sides onto the field. And I'll just very quickly bring you some team news ahead of kickoff in around 3 or 4 minutes or so. So for Manchester United, Ruud van Nistelrooy in his game in charge as he comes out now to the fans, fist pumping the fans. He has named a very strong Manchester United 11 this evening, making 4 changes from the side that lost at the London Stadium on Sunday afternoon, as Christian Eriksen, Rasmus Højlund, Andre Onana and Mazraoui drop out of the starting 11. Manuel Ugarte, Joshua Zirkzee, Altay Bayindir and Victor Lindelof replace them. So a 4-2-3-1 potentially this evening for Ruud van Nistelrooy's side. Altay Bayindir starting in goal, as mentioned a few moments ago. A back 4 of Diogo Dalot. What a miss he had against West Ham on Sunday. Matthijs de Ligt, Victor Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez make up the back 4. Casemiro and Ugarte are expected to hold in front of them, and Alejandro Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford are expected to play behind Joshua Zirkzee. As for Leicester, Steve Cooper clearly unhappy from his side's performance on Monday night at home to Nottingham Forest. A combination of being unhappy and the fact, of course, that it is the Carabao Cup, where ringing round the changes is something that many teams like to do in this competition. But the Welshman has made 9 changes to his side this evening from that result, so really not happy at all with the match on Monday. So Danny Ward starting in goal this evening for Leicester. James Justin, Connor Cody, Caleb Okoli and Luke Thomas make up the back 4, and of course Okoli and Justin are the only 2 players to keep their spot in the side from Monday. Sumer, Skip and El Kanous make up the midfield 3, and Bobby Decordova-Reid, Jordan Ayew and Casey McAteer make up the front 3 for the Foxes this evening. So it's an interesting match this evening. Of course, both sides losing in the Premier League at the weekend. As mentioned, Leicester losing at home to Forest on Monday night, and Manchester United losing as well, albeit in controversial fashion, away to West Ham at the London Stadium. The decision to give a penalty for West Ham has left many still scratching their head, as it did seem quite a remarkable decision, really, to give a penalty for that. But Manchester United only won 1 of their last 8 matches coming into this game, so they'll be looking to put that right. Leicester, though, only won 2 of their last 15 against Manchester United, so something's got to give this evening, you feel, as Leicester City now get the game underway, as McAtee gets the game underway, kicking the ball back to Ward in the Leicester goal, but it's gone all the way forward and picked up by Lindelof on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Bayindir sweeping it out to Dalot midway through the Manchester United half. Good pressure by Leicester, but Manchester United stay calm and keep the ball as Lindelof has the ball again just on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Here goes De Ligt out to Dalot on this near side, put under pressure well though by Luke Thomas, forcing Manchester United back to their goalkeeper again. And he looks for a cross-field ball towards Garnacho, but it's comfortably dealt with by Justin, who nods it back to Okoli. Okoli going back to Ward in the Leicester goal. Cody first time ball to Skip, put under pressure though by Manuel Ugarte, who's getting in there and winning the ball, but only to concede a Leicester throw-in on the edge of the Leicester box. It's a sort of positivity that Ruud van Nistelrooy will be looking for in his side this evening. I'm sure he's been relishing the opportunity to manage, but it's given away by Leicester straight away to Garnacho, and there's a chance for United to come forward, but instead he turns around and plays it back to Matthijs de Ligt on the halfway line. Here goes De Ligt back to Bayendir, Casemiro twisting, turning away from the pressure of Sumer. Well played, Casemiro, just trying to play a ball over the top towards Dalot, who's making a good run forward, but it's well anticipated by Skip. One back though by Fernandez. Here goes Casemiro just inside the Leicester half, out to Martinez on the far side. Garnacho now has a chance to run at Justin, and instead opts to go back again to Lindelof on the halfway line. Manchester United just steadily playing their way into the game. Then Lilic going back to Bayendir. In the Manchester United goal, short to De Ligt. Lindelof back to De Ligt again. Nice bit of passing by Manchester United in their own half here. Nice and cool and calm. Something that Van Nistelrooy will be happy to see, as Bayendir again sweeping the ball out to De Ligt. De Ligt now to Dalot. Dalot moving over the halfway line. Xerxes coming short for the ball. He's gone back to the Dutch centre-half again, De Ligt. Short to Casemiro. Twisting, turning away from Ayew and playing it out to Martinez on the far side. Martinez playing the ball down the line to Garnacho. James Justin tight to the Argentine. Back to Martinez again. Nice bit of passing play between Fernandez and Ugarte. Here goes Dalot midway through the Leicester half. Can Manchester United convert this passing into a chance? And Rashford's given it away, but it's well won back though by De Ligt. But given away again by Dalot. Here goes Thomas. Searching ball now for Jordan Ayew down the pitch, but Lindelof does well, but Jordan Ayew's won it off Lindelof, and here come Leicester. Jordan Ayew, edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Here goes El Canous. Back though to Skip. And Leicester end up going all the way back to the halfway line. It must have been a bit of a pity really for Leicester there. They won the ball high up the pitch on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area and ended up going back. It's a long ball forward though to Ayew again. El Canous with a searching ball out to Decordova-Reid. Sweet touch to Skip midway through the United half. Skip to Justin, gets it back from Justin. Here goes Okoli. Here goes Decordova-Reid trying to take on Matthias De Ligt, and he does well there, the big imposing Dutch centre half, and it has gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United, and they can reset and come again. But that was encouraging signs for Steve Cooper's sides. That's the sort of thing he will want to see. As De Ligt now playing it back to Bayendir. Here goes Lindelof. Trying to look for Rashford to Xerxes again. Here goes El Canous. El Canous back to Cody. As Leicester City trying to keep a ball a little bit longer. Here's Canous, closed down by Martinez. And it's gone out for a Leicester throw midway through the Manchester United half, and there's a collector's item at this high level, even though we are at the elite level. That's a foul throw by James Justin. That was pretty poor. Here goes Martinez, throws it short to Lindelof, and Manchester United have got the game going again. Here goes De Ligt. Out to Dalot. Dalot now back to De Ligt again. Here goes Martinez going back to Bayendir between the sticks for Manchester United. Searching ball over to Xerxes. It's a trip by Cody. Manchester United in behind. Joshua Xerxes taking on the cover, and it's really well done by James Justin. It looked for a moment there that Xerxes would have an opening. He got the better of Ukoli. And it's instead been pushed back now, though, to De Ligt. Here goes Lindelof just inside the Manchester United half. Martinez passing it forward to Ugarte. Ugarte out to Garnacho, midway through the Leicester half on the far side. Here goes Casemiro, sweeping the ball across to this near side to Rashford. Rashford looks to cross it, but it's charged down by Luke Thomas, and it will be a corner kick to Manchester United. The first corner of the game this evening. But that will be encouraging for Ruud van Nistelrooy, being a striker himself in his day. He will want to see good attacking action by his side this evening, as the corner's taken short by Fernandes to Dalot, who gets it back from the Portuguese compatriot as Rashford tries to play it through to Fernandes, but it's cut out well by Decordova-Reid. Ayew, Cody, back into the middle of the park where McAteer plays it back to Okoli. There goes Skip. Decordova-Reid on the halfway line. Leicester just taking the sting out of that Manchester United attack. Here goes Luke Thomas on this near side. Playing it back to Connor Cody. Put under pressure by Xerxes, but he goes back to Ward in the Leicester goal, who's looking for a searching ball towards Ayew, but it's easily dealt with by De Ligt, and Manchester United have the ball again with Casemiro just inside the United half. Martinez back to Lindelof. Victor Lindelof now for Manchester United. Here goes De Ligt, playing it into Dalot. Dalot looking for Rashford, gives it away but gets it back straight away. Here goes Lindelof. Martinez with a short ball out to Garnacho on the far side. Goes back to Martinez again. Alessandro Martinez goes across to Lindelof. Searching ball to Dalot, but it's slightly overhit and it's gone through instead to Skip for Leicester. Here goes Thomas. Good ball to Decordova-Reid. And here come Leicester. They're in behind here. James Justin bringing the ball forward. Oh, and James Justin had options, and the only one he hit was Ugarte, but Leicester win it back now on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Jordan Ayew into the box, and he shoots right-footed, but it was straight into the hands of Altay Bayindir, and it's pressure off from a United perspective as it's thrown out quickly to Fernandes. Fernandes with a searching ball to Garnacho. Here come the home side. Garnacho trying to play a 1-2 with Fernandes, but Oliver Skip reads it well and very cleverly wins a free kick as Alejandro Garnacho is bemused by that decision by Andy Madley, but that is the way that it is in the modern day, and it will be a free kick to Leicester just inside their penalty area. But it was a fast attack by Manchester United, although they look pretty vulnerable at their end, and Jordan Ayew's shot in the end was fairly tame and toothless as Bayindir kicks the ball long, and it's well dealt with by Lindelof. Here goes Justin trying to play a 1-2 with Decordova-Reid, but Martinez snuffs out the danger. Here goes Ugarte, clever ball around the corner to Casemiro. Casemiro plays a crossfield ball to Rashford. Rashford nodding it back to Dalot again. Diego Dalot back to Matthias De Ligt. De Ligt now to Lindelof. Lindelof back to the Dutch centre-back. Here goes Bayindir. Martinez just on the edge of the penalty area. Here goes Xerxes trying to twist away from Skip, but it is well won back though by Soumer, and Okoli now has it. And here come Leicester with Ayew. Decordova-Reid with a searching ball to Soumer again, but De Ligt comes across and deals with it. There'll be a throw into Leicester in line with the Manchester United penalty area, as James Justin has gone over to take it. Hopefully this time he can make it a legitimate throw and not a foul throw, as he throws it to Deckled over Reed, gets it back from Reed, puts it into the penalty area, but it's well dealt with by Casemiro. And here goes Lisandro Martinez for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes going short to Garnacho, but he's giving it away straight away here. And Deckled over Reed's coming forward, and Martinez is forced to put the ball out of play for another throw-in to Leicester City. She's taken quickly back to Oliver Skipp. Here goes Connor Cody just inside the Manchester United half. Luke Thomas now playing it to this near side to El Canous. El Canous, neat feet there. Lovely ball to Soumer, who's looking for the run of McAteer in behind, but Dalot deals with it, but McAteer wins it back. Goodness me. Risky from the Portuguese fullback. He got away with it in the end, and it's gone up for a goal kick to Manchester United, but he's taking chances there. Diogo Dalot. You do wonder whether that miss at the weekend is still in his mind, although his job is not to score goals. It was quite some miss from the Portuguese fullback as Manchester United play their way out from the back now. As Garnacho now has it midway through the Manchester United half and wins a throw-in after good tight pressure by James Justin. He goes De Ligt. Bayendir back to De Ligt again. Goes long down the pitch, and it will be a throw-in to Leicester on this near side, level with the halfway line. Luke Thomas throwing it short, but it's cut out by Casemiro. Manchester United coming forward, but Oliver Skipp tackles him really well. And Okoli plays it forward positively to McAteer. Gets it back from McAteer. Okoli looking at the options ahead of him. Plays it out to James Justin. Justin back to Okoli. The only two players, by the way, to survive the changes from the game on Monday night. As here goes Luke Thomas. Back to Cody, back to Thomas again. Cody gets it once more. Connor Cody just taking his time with possession. He assesses the options ahead of him. As he goes back to Cody again, Leicester just slowing things down here as Danny Ward kicks the ball long down the pitch, but it's well cut out by Casemiro. Back to Martinez, and Manchester United get the ball back again. There's Martinez now looking for a ball over the top to Garnacho. Good control by Garnacho as Fernandes dummies it. Here goes Casemiro with a shot. Oh, how about that? What a goal by Casemiro. Goodness me. 25 yards out. Right-footed. Top corner. Take that. 1-0 Manchester United. Well, it's been a little bit of a drab start in this game so far. Neither side really laying down the marker. But Casemiro, goodness me, has he laid down the marker there? What a sensational goal. Top corner, top bins, no problem. And the home side strike first. It was a long ball over the top by Lisandro Martinez out to Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho giving it to Casemiro. Neat little dummy by Fernandes. And Casemiro there. I said 25 yards. I think it's 30 plus there. I think it's 30 plus yards out. As he just bends one. Crossbar. And in, absolutely sensational. Danny Ward, no chance. And Manchester United strike first in this round 4 Carabao Cup tie. Ruud van Nistelrooy enjoyed that one. Absolutely loved it on the sideline. And Casemiro, who of course scored on Sunday in the 2-1 defeat to West Ham. And so he now has 2 in 2 as Leicester City get the game going again and come forward straight away, but the ball's with Dalot at the back for Manchester United. Bayendier plays the ball forward back to the Portuguese fullback. Little 1-2 with Ugarte. And Ugarte there made a mess of the pass, but inadvertently turned out to be a good touch for himself, as Dalot now plays it to Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the pitch, put under pressure by Decordova-Reid, fouled by Decordova-Reid, but he plays advantage. And Martinez almost played a gorgeous pass through to Garnacho. They've lost it, but they've won it back, Manchester United. Garnacho looking to get the ball towards goal, but it was no real power on the header, and Danny Ward can easily catch the ball. But that was a sign maybe of things to come for Manchester United. After that Casemiro goal, they got their tails up, their confidence up, as Cody now has the ball on the edge of the box for Leicester. Kicked forward by Danny Ward. It's gone over the top and ended up at the feet of Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt now to Casemiro. Back to Lindelof. Manchester United just keeping the ball now, keeping it away from Leicester, just asserting their control on this game. Casemiro, a bit of a wild sweep at the ball, but it's well blocked. And the ball ends up going back to the keeper, but actually the referee has blown the whistle for an offside, which is interesting. Like, the deflection was off a Leicester player and it went near Jordan Ayew, so he was deemed to be offside. But Manchester United get the game going again. Casemiro looks for a searching ball over the top, and Danny Ward comes out and heads it. He's about 30 yards out of his goal there, Danny Ward. He did well with the header as Sumer plays the ball forward. McAteer on this near side brings it forward for Leicester City. Edge of the United penalty area. Wants a free kick, McAteer, but he's not going to get it, as Casemiro just wags his finger at the referee, just agreeing with the decision not to give a free kick, and it will be a goal kick to Manchester United. And it's those sorts of moments where you feel like Casey McAtee, he's gonna make an impact on the first team and break in. He needs to make the most of those sorts of situations, as Ugarte plays it back to Lindelof again. Lindelof going back to Bayendier in the United goal. It goes Matthias de Ligt. Back to Bayendier again. Kicks it long down the pitch, but it's ended up going back to Bayendier again. And it's a long ball over the top, looking for Bruno Fernandes, who could be in behind here. Oh, no, and he's given a free kick here, Andy Madley, for a foul by Okoli. And it will be a free kick on the edge of the penalty area here for Manchester United, or around 30 yards from goal. If Casemiro's about, who knows what he could do this evening. Okoli looks shocked that he's been yellow carded, but he did have Bruno Fernandes' shirt, albeit the Portuguese man did go down dramatically. It was a foul, and Bruno Fernandes is looking at this free kick, as is Marcus Rashford, and it looks as though Bruno Fernandes has left this one to Marcus Rashford. Yep, it's going to be Rashford with his right foot, as Danny Ward continues to organise his wall and see what he can do with this one. Marcus Rashford's about the same place where Casemiro smashed one in a few moments ago. Here goes Rashford right-footed, but it's not quite what Casemiro did a few moments ago. That's gone straight into the wall, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Manchester United, as it's taken quickly by Martinez. Back to Lindelof. Here goes Rashford into the feed of Joshua Zirkzee. It's come back to Rashford again. Rashford threading it through to Garnacho into the penalty area, but he straight offside there, Alejandro Garnacho. And it is a free kick to Leicester City. Just inside the penalty area. So a close call there, but I think Alejandro Garnacho had straight offside. I think that was the right decision from the referee. No doubt about that one thus far. But the Leicester City, though, getting the game back underway again with El Canous on this near side, closed down by Rashford. Well, it's gone out for a throw-in to Leicester, taken quickly into the path of Jordan Ayew, wriggling away from Ugarte, playing it back to Okoli, but Ugarte was deemed to have fouled the Leicester forward, and it's a free kick to Leicester just inside the Manchester United half. So, I mean, they could use it as an opportunity to pile the box, but it is quite a long way out. It is on the halfway line, but they are going to pump it forward, though, Leicester, by the looks of it. El Canous is coming over to take it. Manchester United have got a very high line here. So if they're brave and they get it right, I'm sure it will be beneficial for them to do that. But if they don't concentrate, take their eye off it, who knows, as El Canous clips the ball forwards. A crossfield ball towards Cody, but it's well dealt with, though, by Lindelof. It's gone out of play on this near side, about midway through the Manchester United half for a throw in to Leicester City, which Luke Thomas ambles over to take. Well, there's been a few other goals in the Carabao Cup so far this evening. I'll bring news of those to you in a few moments' time. Just see out this potential Leicester attack as Thomas throws it forward. It's ended up at the feet of Casemiro. He plays it short to Xerxes. It's a poor ball from Xerxes, and it's won back by Soumer, and Decordova-Reid's in a dangerous position with a poor touch from him, as Lindelof now has the ball on the edge of the United penalty area, as De Ligt going back to his goalkeeper once more. Bayendir looking at options ahead of him, but taking his time. Probably an opportunity to bring you the scores from the other games. So Newcastle have taken the lead against Chelsea. Alexander Isak, as he did at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, has scored against the Blues. So it's 1-0 to Eddie Howe's side there. Aston Villa currently 1-1 with Crystal Palace. Goals by Baricha Eze and John Duran has just equalised for Aston Villa. So it's 1-1 there. And Arsenal lead Preston by goal to nil. Gabriel Jesus with the goal for the Gunners, as Martinez now playing it to Garnacho, who brings it forward and looks to take on James Justin. Goes inside to Rashford, gets it back from the England international, who goes back to Garnacho, who's looking back for Rashford, but James Justin does well, sniffs out the danger and clips the ball forward long towards Jordan Ayew, but Matthias de Ligt sneaks up the danger, goes back to Victor Lindelof. Here goes Dalot for Manchester United. Back to Casemiro. Here goes Bayendir once more. Matthias de Ligt tries to take on El Canous and does so. Plays it to Xerxes. Plays it inside towards Dalot, but Xerxes there, it's a little bit exuberant, and he's lost it, and the ball's ended up back at Danny Ward's feet as Connor Cody now brings it forward for Leicester. He goes Soumer out to Luke Thomas on this near side. Soumer back to Cody. Cody into the feet of Decordova-Reid. Lovely ball around the corner to Ayew. Gets it back from Ayew, and Decordova-Reid plays it in towards Justin, but he went too early. James Justin, he was offside. He knew he was offside, and inadvertently just let the ball roll through to Ward. Here goes Martinez. Oh, and he's dispossessed by Justin, is he? Goodness me, that was a let-off for Manchester United. The ball does squirm back safely in the end to Altay Bayendir in the United goal, but that could have quite easily been a big problem for Manchester United. There's James Justin now. Gives it away. Dalot, though, into the feet of Ugarte. Ugarte out to Martinez. Gives it back to Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez goes back to Ugarte once more. Ugarte bringing it over the halfway line. Going back to Lindelof. Lindelof now to De Ligt. De Ligt to Casemiro, on this near side. Nice ball over the top towards Diogo Dalot. Into the penalty area. Chance for Manchester United. Garnacho! 2-0. Just like that. Simple as that. It's Manchester United 2, Leicester 0. What a swift, deadly attack that was from Ruud van Nistelrooy's side. Casemiro, quick ball forward. Diogo Dalot, deadly ball across. And Garnacho, breathtaking finish. Manchester United 2, Leicester 0. Well, it was all a bit slow at the back for Manchester United, but a lovely pass forward by Casemiro. And Diogo Dalot did well to run in behind into the penalty area and play a lovely ball across. And Alejandro Garnacho wasn't picked up by Justin at the back with an emphatic finish beyond the reach of Danny Ward. No chance for him, really. And it is a second for Manchester United, and it has been a very decent first half an hour for Ruud van Nistelrooy. As Alejandro Garnacho has done very well. And Steve Cooper's not happy. On the touchline. He feels it was offside. But I don't believe VAR is in action in this game, so they can't check it. As the ball goes long up the pitch by Connor Cody. Leicester City getting the game going again, but Cody going short to Luke Thomas on the halfway line. Oliver Skip going back to Connor Cody. Another crossfield path from the England man. Lovely one as well to James Justin. James Justin is put under pressure by Martinez, and that's sensational by the Argentine. Here goes Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United coming forward. Searching ball for Xerxes, but he's overcooked that. And Luke Thomas has swept it up easily for Leicester. Cody, though, terrible pass. Chance for Manchester United. And Bruno Fernandes. He had options left, options right, and he ended up giving the ball away. And that is a huge missed opportunity. That should have been 3-0 really to Manchester United, but it's not. It's still 2-0. And here comes Canus. Coming forward is Sumer. Out to Okoli. Out to James Justin on the far side. It goes Decordova-Reid to Okoli again. Trying to look for Justin. It's well cut out though by Garnacho this time. Casemiro though sleeping on the ball. And Leicester City win it 30 yards from goal. And it's a good effort by El Canus, but it's high, it's wide, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Leicester City. But that was more encouraging from Steve Cooper's side. He'll be happy with the way that his side responded there. They need to, of course, get themselves back into the game. But that was one way to do it. Just try and get up the pitch and get at this Manchester United back line. They are certainly not formidable. It's not an unfair thing to say, I don't think, as Luke Thomas now gives it back to Cody. Gives it to Skip. Just inside the Leicester half. Here goes Sumer. Okoli. Back to Cody again. Here goes Luke Thomas. Oliver Skip on the halfway line. Going back to Okoli again. Justin on the far side. There's another goal to tell you about in the Carabao Cup. And it's another one from St James's Park. It's now Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Axel Disasi putting into his own net. So it's 2-0 to Eddie Howe's side in the northeast. And it is half-time at the Amex for the earlier kick-off this evening at 7:30 between Brighton and Liverpool. It is still goalless there. And Leicester City get a free kick just inside the Manchester United half, and Steve Cooper has just been yellow carded for something that he said to someone. They're pushing the back by De Ligt. I think what it was, Matthijs De Ligt, 2 hands in the back of Ayew, and Steve Cooper maybe just having too much to say for himself, as just asking as to why De Ligt wasn't yellow carded for that. He may have had a case, but got to let the refs do what they're there to do, as El Khanous stands over the free kick. Luke Thomas puts it in though. It's headed out though by Dallow. It's gone to Cody on the edge of the penalty box. It goes Deco Reed with a vicious cross in, punched out by Bayendir. It's come out though to El Khanous, and how about that for a goal? What a sensational strike by Bilal El Khanous. Stunning volley in off both posts. And Leicester City have a lifeline here. 33 minutes gone at Old Trafford. And it's Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. Well, there's a ball into the penalty area by Thomas. Well cleared. Cross back in. Punched away by Bayendir. And it was only as far as El Khanous. Around maybe about 18 yards out. 16 yards out, and a very good volley, keeping it low in off the post. And goodness me, what a good half this is proving to be, as Manchester United get the game underway again. And here goes Garnacho bringing the ball forward. Rashford putting Okoli under pressure, forced to go back to Ward in goal, plays it forward down the pitch. Fernandez gets a flick on it, but it's only come as far as Martinez. Here's Garnacho, plays it out to Rashford into the penalty area. Rashford now, chance for Manchester United. He's gone for goal. It's a good effort from Marcus Rashford, and he's beaten away by Ward. And it's gone out behind for a corner kick to Manchester United. But that's quite a response by the home side to being pegged back. It's a good effort that from Rashford. It's a really tight angle, and he did well to get down to it, Danny Ward, and make sure that it didn't go into the goal, as Bruno Fernandes, right-footed, is getting ready to whip this corner into the penalty box. And Fernandes whips it in, almost just above Dallow's head. How he would have loved to have gone on the score sheet tonight after the weekend. It's coming to Garnacho though on the edge of the box. Alejandro Garnacho, and that's a really, really silly foul by Bilal El Khanous. Goodness me, 0-0. He's given away a free kick just on the edge of the penalty area. Awfully tight to the edge of the box. It was definitely a free kick, definitely outside, but that is just stupid. It really is, from Bilal El Khanous. Why did you do that? And Manchester United will have a really good opportunity here to potentially restore that 2-goal cushion, because this is right on the edge of the box, and Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford will certainly fancy their chances here from this set piece. And Fernandes is standing over it with Marcus Rashford in close proximity to it as well. But it is close to the edge of the box, and Bruno Fernandes looks as though he's going to be the one to take this hit. Right-footed. Not scored a goal so far this season, Fernandes, but he has done now. Bruno Fernandes makes it 3-1 to Manchester United. The 2-goal lead is restored. He took a deflection on its way through, but he won't care. Ruud van Nistelrooy won't care, and Manchester United won't care. It's Manchester United 3, Leicester 1. Well, you said a few moments ago with Bilal El Kanous, he's just scored an absolutely sensational goal to get his side back into the game, and then gives away a needless free kick on the edge of the penalty area. And when you do that, when it's so close to the box, something like that can happen. Hit it with power, Fernandes, big deflection, and it's gone. Well, it's left Danny Ward with absolutely no chance at all, and it is 3-1 as Leicester get the game going again, and Garnacho has the ball back just inside the United half. Here goes Lindelof on the edge of the United penalty area. Goes back to Bayende. Bayende goes across to Rashford, trying to flick the ball on, but Luke Thomas will pick that up for Leicester City. Here goes Soumer, bringing it forward now away from Fernandes. Here goes Jordan Ayew, well snuffed out by Ugarte, and here come Manchester United. They're hungry for more. Joshua Zirkzee, he'll want to get involved as a striker. Garnacho though into the penalty area. It's Garnacho's shot, left-footed. It's too close to Ward, but he's beaten it past behind for a corner. And Manchester United are continuing to knock on the Leicester City door here. And you do fear for Leicester, if they don't tighten up a little bit, this game could be out of sights for them. As now United preparing to take this corner kick. Garnacho there visibly disappointed as Rashford takes the ball into the box. It's into the area. It's headed by Casemiro. It's hit the post. It's come back to Casemiro again. And it's 4-1 to Manchester United. Ruud van Nistelrooy celebrates on the touchline. And Casemiro has got 3 goals in 2 games. It's Manchester United 4, Leicester 1. And we've only played 39 minutes. Well, a handful of moments ago, El Kanous thought he got his side back into this game. And a few moments later, Manchester United haven't just restored a 2-goal cushion, they've got a 3-goal cushion now. And the corner was taken quickly by Fernandes. Rashford crossed it in beautifully onto the head of Casemiro. It hit one post, then hit the other, similar to El Kanous a few moments ago with his goal. Extraordinary scenes there. And the woodwork favouring Casemiro as the ball just bounced back to the Brazilian, and he ruthlessly strokes the ball in left-footed into the roof of the net to make it 4-1. And Ruud van Nistelrooy, as a former forward, would have really enjoyed this first half display as Leicester City get the game going again, and they've got it all to do here. A real Mount Everest situation for the Foxes to overcome, as James Justin has a throw in now around midway through the United half as Leicester look to bite back straight away. Throws it short to Cordova-Reid, gives it back to James Justin, flicks it over the top to Lindelof. Casemiro helps it forward to Zirkzee, and here come United again. They're hungry for more, the home side. Here goes Marcus Rashford trying to find Zirkzee again. That's a poor ball from Rashford. It's given away though by Thomas. Here goes Fernandes. Dalot into the penalty area. Dalot into the box. Plays it out to Rashford. It's well blocked by Oliver Skip. Deflected, and it's come out to Bruno Fernandes on this near side, and it is a throw in midway through the Leicester half now. As Dalot throws the ball to Ugarte, who's got it on the halfway line now for Manchester United. Gives it back to Victor Lindelof. Here goes Matthias de Ligt. Here goes Casemiro trying to thread it through to Fernandes, but it's well blocked though as Ugarte moves the ball forward and sweeps it out to Dalot on this near side. Diogo Dalot coming back to Matthias de Ligt for United. Taking his time, and why wouldn't you? 4-1 up. Here goes Alessandro Martinez for United. Here goes Lindelof. Brings the ball forward. Lovely touch around the corner by Fernandes, and that's a free kick to United. A handball by Soumer. Around 40 yards from goal, 35-40 yards from goal. And Andy Madley says that's a free kick to Manchester United, as they'll be weighing up their options here, United. Another couple of goals to tell you about in the Carabao Cup before this free kick is taken. A couple of goals from clubs from North London, as Arsenal have doubled their lead at Preston. Nwaneri has doubled their lead. And Tottenham lead Man City at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Timo Werner is the man there. And it's whipped in now by Fernandes. It's a chance for Casemiro. Goodness me, he could have had a match ball, the Brazilian. What an opportunity that was. A free header. Just under 10 yards out, I think. But he just couldn't quite keep it on target, and he's headed it wide. And what an opportunity that was. Goodness me, for the Brazilian. And it has gone wide. And Leicester City will breathe a sigh of relief with that one, as the ball harmlessly in the end goes behind for a goal kick to Leicester. As it's taken long down the pitch, and it's flicked back by De Ligt to Martinez. And here goes Lindelof going back to the goalkeeper. Lovely ball down the pitch by him, but it's slightly overhit though, and Thomas has got a throw in on the halfway line for Leicester City. Here goes Connor Cody, plays it across to Okoli. Couple of minutes until the break now, just 2 minutes away. It is Manchester United 4, Leicester 1. Quite a first half here at Old Trafford, as Danny Ward plays it straight to Fernandes. Terrible by Ward. Here goes Garnacho. Plays it to Fernandes into the penalty area. Gives it back to Garnacho. Oh, that was close. Almost 5-1. Manchester United have got 4, but they're hungry for more. They want more here, the home side, and why not? The barren run they've been on. Just the 1 win in their last 8 games. United, they'll look as though they're going to end that this evening. And they could end it in absolute style, couldn't they? And the ball actually clipped the bar there by Garnacho. Seeing the replay, it was quite a strike by the young Argentine. He's really establishing himself as a mainstay in this United team, as Danny Ward kicks the goal kick long down the pitch. And it's gone out for a throw-in just inside the Leicester half, as James Justin has gone over to take it. Throws it long down the line towards Ayew, hooked away by Martinez. Oliver Skipp trying to head it forward again, but it's gone straight out of play though, which Martinez has gone over to take for Manchester United. Martinez looking at the options ahead of him and deciding what to go for. He's gone back though to Lindelof. Lindelof going back to his goalkeeper, who kicks it down the pitch first time left-footed, but it's headed into the air by Justin, well collected by Soumer for Leicester City. Going back to Justin. Oh, he's robbed though by Xerxes. And Manchester United are coming again. Steve Cooper's side looking too open, but Oliver Skipp does well to recover for his teammate there and gives it to Luke Thomas, who can bring it forward again for Leicester City. And the fourth official has indicated 4 minutes will be added on here at Old Trafford, as Soumer has it now for Leicester. Gives it short to El Khanous. Goes back to Thomas. Here goes Thomas again. Here goes Okoli. Okoli, long ball through to Bobby De Cordova-Reid. Inside to Justin, into the penalty area. Chance now for Leicester. It's hit well by, what was that, James Justin in the penalty area. Goodness me. Chance there for Leicester. No, sorry, it was McAteer with the strike. And it was straight at Manchester United's Turkish goalkeeper. As Manchester United fans will be a lot more pleased with what they've seen this evening. This is much more like it, but that's given away by Casemiro though, and here come Leicester again. Soumer put under pressure by Casemiro, and Oliver skipped there. Well, pardon the pun, he skipped away from Bruno Fernandes, and the Portuguese international just clipped him a little bit too late, and it will be a free kick to Leicester City. Around 35 yards from goal, and El Khanous has stood over this and will look to clip the ball into the penalty area. And if Leicester can get one back before the break, they won't feel as though they're completely out of it. They're still in the game as Thomas whips into the penalty area. Flicked on by Casemiro. Oh, and it's come for Connor Cody. How about that? 4-2. Game well and truly on. Well, just saying a few moments ago, if they can get a goal back before the break, then they're not completely dead and buried. And maybe they're not dead and buried. The night before Halloween, Leicester City still not dead here. They are well and truly in this game. Well, it was whipped in by Thomas. It was just over the head of, well, it was Casemiro actually that got a slight touch on it, which took it away from De Ligt. Dalot didn't expect it. It hit Dalot and bounced kindly to Connor Cody, 5 yards out, couldn't miss, 4-2. So just like that, Steve Cooper given a lifeline as Manchester United go long down the pitch, and Leicester City get a throw in now, midway through the Leicester half. Which Luke Thomas has come over to take for the Foxes. There's just been a goal down at the Amex as well. It's Cody Gakpo has given Liverpool the lead there as the ball is won by Thomas. Here goes Bruno Fernandes though, all a bit scrappy in the middle of the pitch. Jordan Ayew. Marcus Rashford is down, holding his face. So Andy Madley has temporarily stopped the game for a bit of treatment to be given to Marcus Rashford. He's just holding, is it his left groin? I'm not too sure. But there really isn't that long till half time now. So if he can just get through to the break, they can have a proper look at him during the interval and make a judgment thereafter. Maybe just overstretched for that one, Marcus Rashford, as he holds very delicate parts, which is not ideal for him. As you see Sir Alex Ferguson in the crowd this evening alongside former cricketer Michael Vaughan watching on. They would have certainly enjoyed what they've seen so far in this first half, as the game does finally resume as Connor Cody goes short to Okoli, plays it out to James Justin, looking for a searching pull towards Ayew, but again it's cut out well by Lindelof, and Ugarte has it, and Andy Madley brings the close to what has been a pulsating first half here at Old Trafford. Ruud van Nistelrooy showing more attacking intent in his side, that is for sure. It is 4-2 at the break. Goals were flowing, it's fair to say. An opening stunner by Casemiro, which was absolutely superb. A goal by Garnacho from a fast counter-attack. Super goal by El Khanous to get Leicester City back into the game, but then he inadvertently made a clumsy foul on the edge of the penalty area, which Bruno Fernandes punished with a deflected free kick. Casemiro then very fortuitously was able to make it 4-1, and then Connor Cody equally fortuitously was able to bring the score to 4-2. But it is half time here, so we'll be back in around 15 minutes time for the second half, and if it's anything like the first half, we're in for quite a treat and quite a finale. So it is half time here at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 4, Leicester City 2.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.
Well, welcome back to the second half of the live audio commentary of this fourth round tie in the Carabao Cup between Manchester United and Leicester. Quite the first half, as the second half now is underway again, as Lindelof has the ball at the back for Manchester United, gives it to Matthias de Ligt, looking for Dallo on the far side, won back well though by El Canous, and Leicester City keep the ball again. But quite the first half, it was, well, 4 goals for United, 2 for Leicester, 6 in total. So whoever has paid the money this evening has certainly got their money's worth so far, as Luke Thomas is dispossessed by Casemiro. Soumer wins it back again though for Leicester. It goes Decor Dover Reed getting into a dangerous position, and Alessandro Martinez, though, is able to sniff in and sniff out the ball, and it's deflected behind for a throw-in to Manchester United, which Alessandro Martinez will take. Throw it short to Xerxes, gives it back to Martinez. He's kicked it long down the pitch, which is well headed up by Thomas. Here goes Rashford, goes back to Dalot. Casemiro to Xerxes on the halfway line. One back though by Soumer, who drifts away from Joshua Xerxes. It's lovely bit of play though by Soumer. Plays it down to Ayew on this near side. Jordan Ayew plays it back though to Okolai. Okolai to El Canous on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Here's Justin, deckled over Reed. El Canous again. Squared up by Martinez. Back to Oliver Skip. Plays it back to Cody. Here goes Oakley. Okolai. Oh, he's given it away though. But they've won it back, Leicester. El Canous plays it down the line to James Justin. James Justin now looking to get across him, but Alessandro Martinez commits and wins the ball well. Stops the ball from coming into the box, and it will be a throw into Leicester just on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. But positive start though by Leicester City to this second half. They've shown good signs here early on, and Steve Cooper will be happy with that as the ball ends up with Cody just inside the United half. Lovely ball from Cody to James Justin. Chance now for Leicester. Ayew with the first time ball in. Deckled over Reed. Flicks it over. It's come to Ayew in the penalty area. Laid off to El Canous. It's well blocked. McAteer as well having a shot. That was blocked as well. Much better from the Foxes. Flicked on by Justin. Deckled over Reed. Always lost that though to Casemiro midway through the United half. At Rashford. Sloppy from him. And he's given away a free kick to Leicester City, and it will be a chance here for Leicester to get the ball into the penalty area around 40 yards from goal, as El Canous is standing over this set piece now. For Leicester City, and they scored from one. Right on the brink of half-time, and El Canous whips this one into the penalty area, and Soumer got his head on the ball, but unfortunately for him it went behind harmlessly for a goal kick to Manchester United. But it was a very positive start, if you like, to this half though by Leicester City. It's what Steve Cooper would have wanted, really, isn't it? He would have wanted a positive start from his side. They have got it all to do, really. 2 goals down in effect as De Ligt plays it down the line towards Rashford, who flicks it on first time. It's ended up at Fernandez's feet in the halfway line, put under pressure by Declan Overeem. He's able to get it out to Martinez. Martinez playing a ball forward towards Rashford, but it's squirmed through and Cody's able to deal with it. Here goes El Canous, goes back to Oliver Skip, and Oliver Skip's former side Tottenham will be happy. They're 2-0 up at home to City tonight. But here goes James Justin though, 35 yards from goal, looks for a cross into the penalty area towards Casey McAteer, but it was just beyond him, and it has gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. So Steve Cooper clapping on the sideline. He's very happy with what he has seen so far in this half, and rightly so. They just need to get a goal, you feel, relatively early to really put the pressure on Manchester United and really, lay down the marker for his side as Matthias de Ligt has the ball here, plays it short to back to his goalkeeper. Here goes Martinez on the halfway line. Bruno Fernandes. Tossing and turning. Here goes Lindelof. Goes short to De Ligt again. Here goes Diogo Dalot. Back to Delict again. Here goes Lindelof. Martinez. Back to Bayendir within the United goal. Plays it out to Delict again. Manchester United just taking the pace out of the game, as you would expect them to do, as he is being, a couple of goals to the good. There is, of course, no need to go gung-ho in this half. It's just about being very careful with what they have, as Jordan Ayew brings the ball forward now for Leicester City. Gives it to El Khanous, who drives into the penalty area. McAteer now into the box. And has he overrun that? He has overrun it. It's no foul given by Andy Madley, but a free kick. But he has just stopped play, sorry, because it initially looked like it was going to be a head injury as Manuel Ugarte hit the deck. But it looks as though the Argentine is, or the Uruguayan is okay. Yeah, it's not a head injury. Shouldn't have stopped the game really there, Andy Madley. But to be fair to the referee, when a player goes down holding their face, it is difficult to know whether it is genuine or not. As Luke Thomas now has the drop ball, as Soumer rolls it back to Connor Cody, and Connor Cody looking for a crossfield ball to Justin. It's a nice ball as well. He goes Okoli back to Cody into the middle of the pitch for Soumer. Decordova-Reid now. Lovely ball over the top towards James Justin. Chance here for Leicester into the penalty area, but Casemiro did really well to come across and clear and snuff out a potential opening and chance for Leicester City. But that was a really good opportunity for the away side to get themselves back in the game. But they have got a corner though, so it isn't all doom and gloom yet, as Luke Thomas will take this left-footed. Whipped in by Thomas. It's a good ball in, and it's headed away well by Casemiro. Here goes El Khanous. Goes short to Thomas again. Back to El Khanous. Short to Justin. Justin going back to Thomas. Here goes Oliver Skip for Leicester City, just inside the United half. Decordova-Reid sweeping it out to El Khanous. Here goes Soumer. Tries to clip one over the top towards Justin. Justin heads it back into the penalty area, but Martinez is able to head it clear. But it's well snuffed out by El Khanous, and Leicester will come again here with Justin. Goes away from Rashford. It's a foul for Marcus Rashford. It's a free kick to Leicester City in a very dangerous position. Not to shoot, but to cross. Similar to a corner, but a slightly better angle. There's a poor challenge by Rashford there. He didn't need to do that, really, but defensive work isn't Marcus Rashford's game, to be fair to him. There's a good opportunity now for the away side to get the ball into the penalty area. As El Khanous will be over this free kick, right-footed. Whipped in by El Khanous, but it's headed away well by Dallo. It's only come 5. Decordova-Reid. It's an ambitious effort. It was worth a go. And El Khanous saves it from going out for a throw-in. Little 1-2 between him and Ayew. Ayew into the penalty area. Ayew shooting, but Alessandro Martinez standing tall, standing strong, and deflects it behind for a corner kick to the Foxes. As Ayew has gone down, or sorry, it's not Jordan Ayew, it's McAteer who's gone down off the ball. Looked like he may have just twisted his ankle inadvertently before that moment, as Luke Thomas comes over to take this corner kick again for the Foxes, left-footed, and whip it into a dangerous position. Here he goes, Luke Thomas whips it into the penalty area. It's flicked away by, I think, Fernandez, and Dallo is able to pick up the pieces for United. Plays it short to Casemiro. Here goes Bruno Fernandes. Looking up at his options in front of him. Short to Casemiro. Casemiro to Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt going back to Lindelof again. Martinez. Martinez back to Lindelof. Lindelof clipping one out to Dallo on the far side. Control play by United again, as you would expect, and the ball forward is snuffed out by Thomas, and he's gone back to Danny Ward, who's hesitating. What is he doing? Joshua Zirkzee was able to put him under pressure, and he got away with that, really. Danny Ward, as Macaulay flicks it forward. It's come back, though, to Ugarte, and United have the ball once more. Little 1-2 with Fernandes. So it is 2-0 Liverpool at the Amex. Cody Gakpo has got a second for Arne Slot's side. Kai Havertz has added a third for Arsenal at Preston, and the other games in the Carabao Cup are as you are. Although I say that, Manchester City have just scored, so it's now Tottenham 2, Manchester City 1. As Bruno Fernandes has the ball now on this near side, on the halfway line. Plays it forward, though, to Zirkzee. Zirkzee out to Garnacho. Chance now for Manchester United. It's Zirkzee on the edge of the area. Joshua Zirkzee with a shot, but it's far too close to Ward. Zirkzee again, and he's this time's fired it over. But that was a really good opportunity for the young man, the young forward. You're not going to get many good opportunities like that come your way. There's a nice bit of play by United. It's horrific defending by Leicester. He had so much space there, Zirkzee. There's 4 Leicester players in the penalty area, and not one of them closed him down. And really, if he'd hit a corner there, Zirkzee, he would have probably scored. It would have been very difficult for Danny Ward to keep that out. As the game is back underway again. Here goes Bobby De Cordova-Reid. Brings it forward for Leicester. It's just behind El Canuso, and United get the ball back with Garnacho. Here goes Martinez in the midfield position. Bringing it forward over the halfway line. Here goes Rashford back to Bruno Fernandes. Here goes Zirkzee. Oh, and Manchester United are in. Bruno Fernandes for a goal. He goes round Danny Ward. And that is 5-2 to Manchester United. Just like that, Manchester United take a 3-goal advantage. Not scored a goal this season, Bruno Fernandes, and they're a little bit like buses, aren't they? 2 tonight in the space of around 25 minutes of each other. But he was ice cold there as he was through on goal, the Portuguese international. It was a big mistake by Macaulay. And Fernandes was clean through on goal. And he very coolly rounded Danny Ward to make it 5-2, to Manchester United. And that is a very, very good evening for Ruud van Nistelrooy and his side. And they've only played an hour. There's plenty of time left in this game. You do feel if they want more goals, the goals are there for them to get. And really, Steve Cooper faces a dilemma now. Does he continue to throw players forward, or does he make sure that this doesn't get quite humiliating? Because it could get humiliating pretty quickly if he's not careful. And Leicester get the game going again as Sumer goes back to Cody. Here goes Skip. Skip trying to play it round the corner. Well won back though by Garnacho. Here goes Lisandro Martinez. Back to Ugarte. Lovely ball over the top towards Garnacho. Into the penalty area. Chance again for Manchester United. Oh, but he couldn't pick anyone out this time, Garnacho. And De Cordova-Reid is able to win the ball back. Here goes Sumer. Back to Justin. All a bit tight. And that's a little bit over-exuberant by Lisandro Martinez. And that's a foul from him. And that will be a free kick to Leicester City, just on the edge of the Leicester City penalty area. As Ruud van Nistelrooy looking back to his substitutes, maybe just thinking who he could maybe bring on in this second half, in this last half an hour. As Diallo and Mazraoui look like they're the two that are going to come on. As the ball goes long from Wards, one back though immediately by Manchester United. Casemiro gives it to Fernandes, plays it down the line towards Garnacho, but I think he's over hit that one, Fernandes, and Garnacho keeps it in and prevents the goal kick, and instead concedes a throw-in to Leicester City. And now it's a chance to make a couple of changes. Van Nistelrooy is making those changes, so Lisandro Martinez comes off for the first change, and Mazraoui has come on for him, and also Marcus Rashford is going to leave the field now for United, and Amad Diallo is replacing him. So I mean, it's been one of those games for Marcus. I mean, Manchester United have attacked so well in this game, and of course Garnacho and Fernandes both got Garnacho gets a goal, Casemiro has 2, Fernandes has 2, played well in attacking areas, but Marcus Rashford and Joshua Zirkzee, sounds harsh to single them out, they haven't really done a lot in this game, and they'll be disappointed with that, because given they've scored 5 goals and there's opportunities there for them, they would have wanted to have got involved, and they haven't done, as Justin gives the ball away from the throw-in, but Casemiro gives it away straight away, and Ayew has played it to Luke Thomas. Here goes McAteer in towards El Canous. Back to Canous again, taking on players, but it's cut out by Ugarte. Here goes Bruno Fernandes coming forward for Manchester United. Plays it to Garnacho, squaring up Ukoli, who made the mistake, of course, for the goal, and Garnacho looking to cross it, but it's well dropped, blocked though by Ukoli. And Ugarte there looking for a ball across the Dallo, but they're clearly on different wavelengths, and that's gone wayward and behind for a goal kick to Leicester City, which Danny Ward will take. The goal down at the Amex to tell you about. Brighton have pulled a goal back against Liverpool. Adingra has got that one, so into the last 6 minutes down on the south coast, it is Brighton 1, Liverpool 2. And a goal at Villa Park, and a goal for Crystal Palace at Villa Park. Got their first win on Sunday against Tottenham in the Premier League, and now gone in front at Villa Park with a little over 20 minutes to go there. Kamada has got the goal as Manchester United get the ball again with Ugarte on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. Go back to Bayendir in the United goal, gives it short, and Dallo now bringing the ball forward over the halfway line. He goes back to Casemiro. Casemiro playing a gorgeous ball across to Garnacho on this near side. Garnacho goes inside to Fernandes. Fernandes out to Mazraoui on this left-hand side after replacing Martinez. Fernandes puts a ball into penalty area. Dallo wins it. Mazraoui goes up for there. It's a bicycle kick by Diallo. Goodness me. He got good contact on that, Amad Diallo, and that was not far wide to being a sick for United, and not really about the 6th goal. It would have been an absolutely incredible goal by the young man. That would have been quite something indeed, but as it was, it has gone harmlessly wide. And it is a goal kick to Leicester City, which Danny Ward takes short. And here goes Ollie Skip for Leicester. Back to Decordova-Reid. Back to Connor Cody. Here goes Luke Thomas in towards Soumer. Soumer over a long searching ball for Ayew. And Lindelof's missed it. And it's in, and Ayew's got it now to the penalty area. That's poor from United. Are you into the penalty box? Oh, and he's not had a shot. He's dallied and he's dallied. And Casemiro has done well to get back in there and deal with it. And it's a throw into Leicester, though, on the edge of the United penalty box. It's thrown to El Khanous. It's gone back to Oliver Skipp. Here goes Soumer with a shot. Oh, what a shot! But it's hit the crossbar and come out. Goodness me. Let off for Manchester United. Now, was that a save by Bayende? Because if it was, that was stunning. It was a brilliant touch and shot by Boubakary Soumer. So much power. And it cannoned off the crossbar. And Leicester coming forward again with Decordova-Reid, but he's given it away to Ugarte. Garnacho back to Ugarte again. Manchester United boxed in, but they found a way out. And Dallow's bringing it forward now, just inside the United half. Lovely ball to Garnacho, midway into the Leicester half now. Alejandro Garnacho on the edge of the Leicester box. Bruno Fernandes on a hat-trick, clips it in towards Diallo into the penalty box. Chance now for United. Diallo places the cross. Danny Ward's feet deal with it. Come out to Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes back to Alejandro Garnacho into the penalty area. Garnacho goes back to Bruno Fernandes, but it's hit Mazraoui and come back out to Lindelof. Manchester United continuing to knock on the door when they can, as De Ligt has it now and goes back to Lindelof. Another couple of goals. Tell you about in the League Cup, there's been a few tonight. Luis Diaz has restored Liverpool's 2-goal lead at the Amex, so it's 3-1 to Liverpool there. And Arsenal have got a fourth against Preston. So it is Preston 0, Arsenal 4. As the ball has gone through now to Diogo Dalot into the penalty box, but he has been flagged for offside, which has been taken quickly by Leicester City. And here comes El Khanous. Khanous out to McAteer on the far side, and that's really poor from McAteer. First time cross, overhit it, and it's gone out harmlessly behind for a goal kick to Manchester United, which is good for them, takes the pressure off. But just seeing the replay there of that shot by Soumer a few moments ago, and that was a save, you know, by Bayende. That was absolutely stunning. It's a stunning strike, and it's a stunning save. It's just stunning football all round. So that is a good moment for the Manchester United goalkeeper. He was obviously keen to make an impression, and it's not always easy when you are behind an established number one, an experienced number one like Onana. Although he has had his moments at United, it hasn't been that commanding, but it's still difficult to dislodge him as a number two. As Ugarte now on the halfway line for United, gives out to Fernandes, gives it short to Garnacho, back to Ugarte. Ugarte now to Lindelof, just inside the United half. Matthias De Ligt gives it to Casemiro. First time ball to Diallo. Diallo now plays it out to Dalot on the far side. Back to Matthias De Ligt. First time ball from Lindelof to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Garnacho. And is that a foul from Justin Garnacho? No, says Andy Madley. Play on as Jordan Ugarte, but he's giving it away. Diallo. Here comes Bruno Fernandes. It's Diallo into the penalty area. Chance for United, but Diallo left-footed hits it into the side netting, and it's gone harmlessly behind for a goal kick to Leicester. And by the way, that Arsenal goal at Preston has been chalked off, so it is still 3-0 to the Gunners at Deepdale. And Newcastle have just had a goal disallowed at St James's Park as well, so it's still 2-0 to Newcastle against Chelsea, as it looks like Leicester City are going to make a couple of changes now. Steve Cooper making his first changes. El Khanous is the first player to come off, as is Okoli as well. Okoli is replaced by Vestergaard. We'll just have to bring in these changes in a few moments' time. There's quite a few changes going on here. So it is a bit frantic on the touchline. So Calnus has come off, and Will Alves has come on for him. So that's a debut for the 19-year-old, an exciting moment for him. Bobby De Cordova-Reid has come off, and Buonanotte has come on to replace him, and Casey McAtee has also come off as well, and Mavididi has replaced him. So a few positive changes by Steve Cooper, bringing on a couple of attackers in the form of Buonanotte and Mavididi, and Matthias de Ligt is making way for Manchester United. Veteran Johnny Evans has come on to replace him, and Alejandro Garnacho has also made way for Manchester United, and Rasmus Højlund has come on to replace him. So there's been quite a few changes there. Sorry if it was a bit disjointed, but when there's 5 substitutions, it's always a little bit frantic and a little bit confusing to see what changes have been made. Actually 6 changes it was in the end. So losing count, there was so many, as Ugarte wins the ball high up the pitch though. And here come Manchester United. Ball forward towards Fernandes. He's stretching for it, but he's managed to keep the ball in play. Fair play to him, as Xerxes gives it back to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Casemiro. Casemiro goes short to Højlund. Højlund now to Dalot. Here goes Diallo on the edge of the Leicester penalty area. Casemiro to Diogo Dalot. Here goes Diallo again. Diallo with a shot. He hit it well, you know, but it was straight at Danny Ward, and he held on to it well, the Leicester keeper. And it's good hands shown from him. And what a game down at the Amex. Brighton have got another goal back against Liverpool. Tarek Lamptey's deflected goal has made it 3-2. As Leicester City go direct here, and they've won a throw-in high up the pitch. And so a chance here for Leicester to get the ball into the penalty area, but instead they go back. See, you have to scratch your head at moments like that. They've got a chance to get the ball in the box, and they've decided to go back, and now they've lost it. Mazraoui's won it back for Manchester United. Goes short to Bruno Fernandes. Here goes Fernandes again with a run on the left-hand side, level with the penalty area. Chance now for United. A little bit overhit though by Fernandes, as Diallo ends up being forced to go back to Diogo Dalot. Dalot goes short to Mazraoui. Here goes Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui again. Back to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans goes to Lindelof. Lindelof goes short to Diogo Dalot. Back to Casemiro once more. And United really now just trying to keep the ball, keeping it away from Leicester, making sure they don't do anything silly in this final 15 minutes, as we only have 15 minutes left in this game so far. There's a ball forward now though for Dalot. It's well dealt with by Luke Thomas. He's done really well there, the fullback. He has won a throw-in for Leicester City. Just on the edge of the Leicester penalty area, as he looks for options in front of him. Throws it forward. Well picked up though by Xerxes. Kick forward by Skip. It's well won back by Hoyland though, and Oliver Skip is back on it, back on the ball, and he plays it forward to Buonanotte. Turns away from Mazraoui. Really well done though by the United defender, and here goes Rasmus Hoyland and Manchester United coming forward. Is that a foul from Buonanotte? No, says Andy Madley. Play on as Leicester City come forward now with Alves. Alves out to Mavididi on the left-hand side. Alves with a shot. Good effort from him, but it was straight down the throat of Altay Bayendir, and he's comfortably held on to that. The Turkish goalkeeper. It was a good effort from the 17-year-old of Leicester, but it was just too close to the keeper, and he's gone short now to Lindelof. Zirkzee and Casemiro is fouled there by Soumer, and it will be a free kick to Manchester United. There's a full time at the Amex. It's finished Brighton 2, Liverpool 3. So Liverpool are safely through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, so they'll be in the draw for the quarters, which I guess is taking place later this evening as Mazraoui plays a gorgeous ball across to Diallo. Diallo now into the penalty area, crosses it right-footed, but Ollie skips there just to head it away, and it's kept alive by Lindelof, but Buonanotte picks up the pieces, and here come Leicester City. Buonanotte brings it up to the halfway line, over the halfway line, but Joshua Zirkzee says you shall not pass, wins it back. Mazraoui goes short to Fernandes. Fernandes goes short again to Lindelof. Lindelof to Dalot. Dalot back to Lindelof. Here goes Johnny Evans for Manchester United. Lindelof again. Diogo Dalot. Back to the keeper. Bayendir. Clips it out to Johnny Evans on this near side. One back well though by Justin. Is he fouled? He was, but he's playing advantage, the referee. Here goes Oliver Skip. Don't know whether Leicester would have rather a free kick there. It's about midway through the United half. There'll be an opportunity to get the ball in the box because Leicester have just knocked it round and ended up going back just inside their own half as Alves plays it back again to Luke Thomas. Goes Vestergaard. Plays it short again to Buonanotte, but he's given it away on the turn rather clumsily, and Zirkzee now has it, gives it short to Ugarte. Ugarte scrappily gets the ball out to Mazraoui on this near side. Here goes Joshua Zirkzee, put under pressure by Cody. Goes back to Fernandes. Fernandes short to Lindelof. Lindelof now to Dalot on the far side. Here goes Ahmad Diallo. Playing it back to Lindelof once more. Goes Bayendir. Made a pretty stunning save not too long ago to deny Soumer. Wait till you see that one back. It's worth a watch. Here goes Ahmad Diallo. Joshua Zirkzee just inside the Leicester half. United now looking to spring an attack with Bruno Fernandes coming forward onto the edge of the Leicester penalty area. Fernandes shooting and Oliver Skip throwing himself in front of it, superbly blocking the shot as that was potentially goal bound by Bruno Fernandes as Johnny Evans now has it. Goes back to Bayendir in the United goal. Here goes Casemiro. Short to Dalot. Dalot now to Rasmus Hoyland. Hoyland's playing a nice little ball over to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes playing it short to Zirkzee. Here come Manchester United. All lights turn by Joshua Zirkzee into the penalty area, but Justin's able to deal with it, and it's been deflected out behind for a corner kick to Manchester United. So can they add another goal here to what has been a pretty impressive display by the home side this evening? Ruud van Nistelrooy, if this is to be his only game in charge, I think he's done a pretty good job so far in this game. They have been vulnerable at times, United, but They've scored 5, and in truth they could have had a few more as well. It's been pretty comfortable for them this evening as Bruno Fernandes prepares to take this corner on the near side, right-footed. Whipped into the penalty area, just over the head of Diogo Dalot. Come back to Diallo, back to Fernandes, who puts a dangerous ball in, and Connor Cody, diving header, is able to head it away as Soumer tries to get the ball out, gives it away straight away to Fernandes. Here goes Dalot though into the penalty area. Diogo Dalot goes back to Ugarte. Mazraoui on the edge of the Leicester penalty area. Ugarte goes short again to Casemiro. Casemiro looking for a ball over the top to Fernandes. Hit it first time. That would have been some goal. That would have been some goal from Bruno Fernandes. He's annoyed with himself and he keeps hitting the floor, but that was a very difficult chance for Bruno Fernandes. That would have been quite something if he had connected with that. It's a good ball from Casemiro. And Bruno Fernandes, first time on the volley, just got under it a little bit too much and it's gone over the crossbar, but it wasn't too far away at all from the Manchester United skipper, as Leicester have the ball again at the back with Vestergaard. Crossfield ball from him, looking for James Justin. Justin going back to Buonanotte, but again it's pretty loose ball, but he's able to retrieve it though, Justin, and going back to Cody. Cody now to Oliver Skip. Goes back to Vestergaard. Vestergaard short to Skip again. Here goes Soumer. Nice little interchangeable play from Leicester City. Justin looking for the run of Soumer, but that's poor. And Johnny Evans is able to win it back, and Fernandes has it. But it's always given away there by Ugarte. Skip to Mavididi. Mavididi with a shot. Oh, good save by Bayindir. He did well there, the Turkish keeper. It was a good effort by Mavididi. He's not been on the pitch for very long, but that's what he can do. He's got quick feet, shoots with both feet. Not sure it was going in. It could have been sneaking in, certainly hitting the post. Had a lot of woodwork action tonight. And it's been pushed behind for a corner kick to Leicester, which Mavididi himself will take. Right-footed into the front post, but it's well dealt with though by Diallo, who quite calmly backheels it to Casemiro, who's able to pass it out control to Højlund, but he gives it away poorly. Soumer back to Mavididi, edge of the United penalty area. It's Mavididi with a shot again, but it's blocked this time by Casemiro. Here goes Bruno Fernandes, bringing the ball out for United, goes short to Højlund, and here come Manchester United. They'll be sniffing out chances here. Diallo into the penalty box. Diallo, though, has gone too early, and he's offside. And that will be a free kick to Leicester City, just inside the Leicester box. And there's going to be another change for Manchester United. And it's the young man, Wheatley, who looks as though he's going to be coming on now. So he's giving Ruud van Nistelrooy giving a debut to Ethan Wheatley. And it's quite a proud moment for him, as Joshua Zirkzee is the man to make way. For Manchester United. So it's a proud moment for Ethan Wheatley at Old Trafford to come on to the home fans. A good experience for him as Leicester take the free kick and get the game back underway, as Justin plays a searching ball looking for the run of Jordan Ayew. Here's Soumaré. Plays it out wide on that far side to Mavididi. Nice little 1-2. Mavididi again onto the inside. Nice little play by Leicester. Chance here. It's Edouard. He lays it off to Mavididi. Oh, and Jody Evans did really well there to stick a foot in and stop Mavididi from getting a shot away. There's another change a few moments ago as well. I think it may have been when there was a whole rapture of changes. There was actually one that slipped through the net. I didn't notice. It was Edouard who'd come on for Jordan Ayew. So there was 7 changes made in that phase of play. So quite there's a period of change, it's fair to say, as United bring the ball forward now with Ugarte just over the halfway line out to Fernandez, back to Ugarte again. Here goes Mazraoui in behind, crosses into the penalty area, but it's well headed out by Luke Thomas. It'll be a corner kick to Manchester United. We're a little over 3 minutes to go now, 3.5 minutes left in this one. It is Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. And it has been a very good night for Ruud van Nistelrooy in the game that it may be the only game that he's manager. We'll have to see how things progress with the potential appointment of Ruben Amorim in the next few days as United work the corner short nicely. Lindelof flicks it back to Ugarte, who shoots left-footed. It's well blocked by James Justin. And the ball ends up coming back to Casemiro, who plays a gorgeous first-time ball towards Fernandez, but it's just slightly overcooked. And it's gone out behind for a goal kick to Leicester. But that was quite a nice move, though, from Manchester United. And they're edging closer now to winning a game, and they've only won 1 in the last 8, United, so they'll be happy with this one tonight. And of course, it's always never easy being on a barren run like it. As Conor Cody very neatly turns away from Rasmus Højlund there, and Luke Thomas now looking at the options in front of him as Vestergaard has the ball for Leicester City. Buonanotte, first time ball back to Luke Thomas. Here goes Buonanotte again, carrying the ball forward. Here goes Alves down the left-hand side, held up well though by Dalot, and he's put under pressure by Casemiro. It's a throw into Leicester City. Goes Mavididi, goes back to Soumer. Soumer again back to Luke Thomas. Soumer to Edouard, who of course made the loan switch from Palace. Hasn't played too many games yet for Leicester City, but we want to make an impact as that's a foul on Mavididi, and it'll be a free kick to Leicester here, and they've got an opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area. You feel potentially create an opportunity here as Mavididi and Luke Thomas is over it. Luke Thomas is the one who whips into the box, and it was Vestergaard who got his head on it. Such an imposing figure, isn't he? Vestergaard, big Dane centre-back, but he just got too much on that and couldn't direct it towards goal, and it's gone harmlessly behind for a goal kick to United. But it was not an easy chance at all for the centre-back. And Ruud van Nistelrooy looks pretty content on the sidelines as Bayendir plays it across to Evans. Goes Mazraoui taking on Buonanotte and losing it all, but he's given a free kick there, Andy Madley, for a foul. He got away with that, you know, Mazraoui. Buonanotte has a grin on his face, suggesting that maybe he was a tad unfortunate there, as we've had a couple more full times. Newcastle United have beaten Chelsea by 2 goals to 0 at St James's Park tonight. Arsenal have beaten Preston by 3 goals to 0 at Deepdale. And Manchester United here closing in. So the fourth official only adds on just the 2 minutes at the end here this evening, which is a rare feat that we see nowadays. Just a couple of minutes added on, but it's a welcome sight, especially with the game really dead and buried. As Diogo Dalot now playing it back to Diallo, just inside the Manchester United half. Goes short to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans gives it away though as Buonanotte has it, and Ollie Skip tries to go forward and he gives it away straight away back to the Northern Irishman, and he plays it to Mazraoui. Goes back to Evans once more. Mazraoui to Casemiro. He goes Ugarte. Back to Mazraoui over the halfway line now, just inside the Leicester half. Good ball from Casemiro across to Diogo Dalot, taking on Luke Thomas. Back to Casemiro, who shoots from 35 yards. He's leaning back, Casemiro. He plays it over, but can you blame him for having a go? He's on a hat-trick, the Brazilian, and he won't have too many more opportunities, you wouldn't have thought, to get hat-tricks. So who can blame him for taking on the shot? But he has blazed it way over the crossbar. As we look into the final 30 seconds now of this game. And Danny Ward goes to take the goal kick for Leicester, goes long down the pitch. Ugarte sweeps it away. It's ended up at the feet of Soumer again. Buonanotte, Edouard, well won back though by Ugarte. Johnny Evans goes short to Mazraoui. Mazraoui goes out to Bruno Fernandes, and Andy Madley puts the whistle to his lips and blows the full-time whistle, and it has finished at Old Trafford in a very, very good night's work for Ruud van Nistelrooy. It started well with a Casemiro screamer from 35 yards and a lovely goal by Garnacho for a fast break by United, made it 2-0. El Canouse scored a stunning volley to give Leicester